Hi everyone, I think it's a great time to update you on what's been going on the maxillectomy jaw healing front. Right now, I finished radiation about a month and a half ago, and the side effects are still there. It's kind of crazy about how much they linger. So I still have a bit of a sore throat, and my mouth is still a little bit sensitive to spicy stuff, to really acidic things like orange juice. But I've been able to get back to a little bit more of a solid food diet, which is fantastic. And I'm super happy about, if you can imagine. So I've been able to get back to that, which is just awesome. However, radiation did cause tightening in my jaw, which is just awful because before I went into radiation, I was able to maybe work about 11 of these tongue depressors in my jaw. But now I'm really at about 7 tongue depressors, and that's like just enough to get my obturator out. But what I want to show you is the opening of my mouth in the morning. So this is like fresh in the morning, haven't eaten, haven't brushed, nothing. And this is basically how wide I can open my mouth. So I'm going to show you what that looks like. So it's about 3 centimeters. Isn't that crazy? So I literally can only open my mouth about that wide, and that's why I'm talking kind of funny, because obviously I can't open my mouth. Basically, a lot of people ask me if it hurts. The answer is yes. The answer is absolutely 100% yes, it does hurt. It hurts more when I'm stretching, obviously. Sometimes I just have tears running down my eyes when I'm, trying to stretch it out. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm doing to stretch, and I'm also going to show you this crazy contraption that I have that helps me stretch a little bit more. I started going to speech therapy about last week was my first time, and I had a session yesterday, and he goes through all these different exercises that I can do to just basically keep my mouth working constantly. So I'm going to show you some of those, and yes, let's kind of get started on that. So some of the exercises that I have to do are ones like moving my jaw side to side. So it looks like this. Doesn't look like much, but for me, it feels like I'm moving it all the way to this side. And then I go with opening and closing, opening and closing. So and then I go with a pucker and a smile. So I look like a dork, but it's okay. It's worth it. Next, I'm going to start with stretching with my tongue depressors. You guys have seen this before. So I'm going to do that, but then I really want to show you my Therabite. And my Therabite is, like I said, my contraption that I use for stretching my jaw a little bit wider. And it's kind of this medieval tool, but it's pretty cool. Alright, so I did enough stretching to be able to fit my Therabite in my mouth. So you can see that my mouth is a little bit more open. That's about 6 tongue depressors. So I'm going to show you what this device looks like. Isn't this insane? You basically put it in your mouth and squeeze. It looks like a medieval torture device. It kind of is, actually. It's pretty horrible. But this is called a Therabite, and this is basically going to aid in my rehabilitation. So I'm going to put it in for you, and I'm going to show you basically what I have to do every single day, multiple times a day, in order to rehabilitate my jaw. So here it goes. So I put this piece in my mouth. So that is me stretching with that silly contraption, and I have to do it 7 times a day, 7 times, and it's just it's really painful. And I know that, you know, on here my posts are really positive, and I believe in the power of positivity, and the energy that you put out you get back, and that's why my posts are like that. But you know, there are just some things in life that really, really suck, and this just happens to be one of them. But I know that it's not going to last forever. It's going to be, you know, some time, but I'm going to keep pushing forward, and now I'm going to eat my Pop-Tart because I'm hungry.